Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Clone Wars Season 6, Episode 1. We are starting Season 6 now, and we finished Season 5 with the loss of Ahsoka, who was cleared of all charges and was offered to come back to the Jedi Order, but because of what happened, because so few people trusted her, she doesn't really feel like it's right to come back. And honestly, I don't really blame her. I wouldn't really want to work beside people that, accused me and so thoroughly thought I was guilty, except for Anakin, who did fight for her. But I mean, there was even a moment when Anakin doubted. Now, I don't think she was there to see that, but yeah. So anyway, I'm really interested to see where we go with the status quo changing of no longer having Ahsoka in the story, or at least I still think there's a chance that we see her kind of like we see Ventress, but yeah, we'll have to see where we go from here. I wonder if we're gonna start seeing a little bit more of Anakin's sort of angst that we've had, and in leading up to where we know things go, right? But yeah, let's get started with this and see what happens. Alrighty, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. The truth about yourself is always the hardest to accept. Damn. Tiplee and Tiplar? They're like... Hair is cool how it's like almost like floating. Hell yeah. Oh, well, nice. We learned of that tech too. That's cool. I like seeing that come back too. I wonder if we've seen that before they really pointed it out. With that whole like Rebels part with Stila and everything. And Saw Gerrera. Uh-oh. Whoa. Is that like a little bit of Order 66 coming out? What the heck? God damn, look at them all. That's insane. Oh, we've seen this guy before, right? I think. Yeah, I like how he's like stroking his like mandible with his like as if it's like a beard. Damn. Oh no. Man, he got close. Damn. That sucks. In the middle of a war, getting killed by one of your own. That's so shitty. Man, there's so many droids. He's seeing what happened. Hmm. Ugh, I hate his mouth. I hate the noise. Hmm. Does Dooku know about the plan? Hmm. Very astute. Hmm. Man, that sucks. Wow. Damn. Oh my god. Don't kill him. Oh, man. Oh, maybe we'll find out. Ooh. So he is aware. Alright, well. They're gonna try to take him. And sedated. Hmm. It's too bad they couldn't see. Hmm. I feel bad for him, you know? Like, I know obviously what he did is shitty, but clearly he's being, you know, the programming they spoke about. I always feel bad for these clones. Anakin is not on board. Do we have any Jedi defending? I feel like it's ripe for being jumped. No shit. Just right out the gate. They didn't even get a chance to jump or go very far. Damn, the frickin'... These droids are wild. There's like fly through space with jetpacks and shit. Oh. These motherfuckers. Well. Damn. Getting themselves some oxygen. Man, what if they didn't... I'm guessing they got Tup some oxygen too, but what if they didn't get him in time? He would have just been dead. I mean, maybe... Oh, I guess he has like an oxygen mask on, huh? Isn't space, like, incredibly cold, though? I think you need more than just a mask. I guess it might not have cooled down yet. Like, they might have had, like, heat or something. Oh, what a beast. He's trying. Oh. Okay, and then they're gonna seal him up, probably. Yeah, it's got, like, a little barrier on it. Yeah, it might have just been the outside temperature, hadn't made it inside yet. Yep. And now we won't find out more. I mean, clearly we know we don't learn what the cause of this is, or... He's gonna be the only one gone. Was Fives with them? Did we... Alright. Alright, so we gotta get him back. I didn't know if we'd have time. I didn't know if, like... I wasn't sure who it was that orchestrated this attack, if it was Dooku or not, but it was him, so... So we do have time to try to recover him. Are one of these two Fives? I might have to go back and look at Fives' helmet. I think... Obviously, the one that isn't... Rex, right? But I can't remember if that is what Fives look like, but I think it is. Fives has been in for so long, it'd be sad if he just went out like that on that ship where Tup got grabbed. I like the camera shift upside down and shit like that. Very cool. The space, unless there's like a gravity on the outside of this place, they should just be able to walk. Instead of like, oh my god, Jesus. Just a couple. Also, he said Fives. It is Fives. I thought it was, but I just wanted to make sure. But they confirmed it for me. Ah, we're grappling onto the ship as it flies out. Nice. Good thinking, Fives. Let's go. I love the little suckers. You. Can they tell? I guess that's what that beeping is, that they're just ignoring. I love how... Oh, walked in the perfect position to get stabbed. I love how they, like, almost figured it out. They're like, you experience drag in the vacuum of space, like, something seems wrong, but then just, like, kind of dismissed it. Oh, that was cool. Nice. Oh, shit. Dude's like, oh no, my arms. Oh. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Dooku is not going to be happy about this. Damn. So whatever it is also messing with his lifespan, too. Somehow. The clones didn't all die after Order 66, right? I don't know. Alright. We gonna be playing Tough Hot Potato? Man! I would freaking go with him! I mean, I know he has to stay for the war. I get it. But that is it, guys, for episode 1 of Season 6. Alright, coming in with a bang. That was a good one. Yeah, at the end there, to be safe, if I knew that they were going after that guy, I would leave Anakin with him. But I get it, like, they're in the middle of that battle, which they're currently losing, and they can't just give up, you know? So, it's a challenging thing, but yeah, man, just seeing a first glimpse of Order 66, and I'm gonna be honest, we never really saw Order 66 in the movies, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we, like, time skip past all that, right? So I'm really, like, there's a lot about Order 66 that I'm unfamiliar with how exactly it happened. Now, obviously, I know a little bit because I've said this before, where I have seen through the Jedi Survivor game, the first one at the very least, where they showed a little bit of Order 66 with Cal Kestis's master being targeted all of a sudden. It was like an order that went, I mean, it's clearly an Order 66, just like suddenly they triggered that programming, and kind of like what happened to Tup here, they all turned. But with the whole thing of like him dying, like, I don't know if that's a thing. Like, did all the clones die after the Order 66 took place, or I really don't know. So, but yeah, either way, just getting a glimpse of it is crazy, and it's sad too, because all of Clone Wars, we've grown to like these clones. Like, we've seen Fives, we've seen Rex, like, a lot of these clones we've seen, a lot of them are just off on, planets living a life separate from the military. Like, we've seen some, like, domestic ones that got away from the war and everything, and, like, is that Order 66 going to be triggered in every single one? Even the one that's just, like, we saw one a while back that just has, like, a family, right? Like, just has, like a daughter and son on some planet, It's like, is he gonna get, like, the Order 66 and suddenly just, like, go off and try to kill Jedi? But yeah, and I mean, I suppose they gave you some hints if you didn't know, if you were watching Star Wars for the first time and you are watching in, like, full chronological order, you probably wouldn't know about Order 66, so at this point you'd be seeing this and you'd be getting, like, a hint at it with him saying, like, what happened to Tup, and then with Dooku and talking to Palpatine and everything, and being like, he's gonna ruin my plans and everything if we don't get him back. Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't really expect to get a storyline like this until maybe, like, I thought maybe closer to the end, because I can only imagine towards the end of Season 7, like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe we get Order 66 in this season, and we get to see a little bit of what happens after Order 66 too. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, I'm really curious where we go with this. Like I said, I thought it would be like Season 7 when we started getting Order 66 stuff, but this is also just like a hint of it. It's not actually like Order 66 isn't, like, triggered yet. This is them trying to keep a lid on it. They said that this has happened before, where, like, clones seemingly, like, go either on rampages, or I don't know if every case is them trying to attack Jedi, but it's too bad that they didn't manage to figure out in time. Like, clearly, unfortunately, we have the burden of knowledge of knowing that this does not go well for the Jedi, and they clearly do not figure out that like what happens, but man, like, they have, like, a few little hints here where they're like, this has happened before and now it's happening to Tup. It's like they have some outliers. They just never predicted that all of them could be completely turned to being exactly like what Tup was. But yeah, man. And I questioned whether Dooku knows, and he did. He very much does. He went straight to what's his name? Like, Sirius or whatever? What's, like, the name of like, Palpatine's alter evil ego? I think it's like Sirius or something like that. But let me look that up just because I feel like I'm wrong. Palpatine evil name. Sidious, not Sirius. Sidious. I was close. I'm sorry, guys. I've been really bad about names tonight. I also forgot, I was watching Attack on Titan right before this, and I forgot the name, and I still can't remember it, and it's still bugging the shit out of me, of a really important character I can't remember the name of, and to this moment, I still haven't remembered, and I hate that I can't remember because he's such an important character. But anyway, regardless, I'm doing really bad with the names tonight. Apologies for that. But yes, Sidious. The way that Dooku talked to him about it clearly shows that they both know what's going on when they heard this. Props to the Spider General guy for being what's it called? For being astute enough, because I can't imagine the Spider General is in on the plan, especially the way that he talked about it. He was just like, this is curious, He wasn't like, this is like a fault in, like, the overarching scheme we've been plotting. It makes sense that he wouldn't be in on it. But props to him for realizing this anomaly and realizing it's important enough to report. I feel like if it was a droid that was leading this army, like that droid that was on the ship that was like, you felt drag in the vacuum of space, you know? They would have been like a clone killing one of their own Jedi, you know? Like, humans are weird. I don't know. But thankfully they had a pretty intelligent leader here. I wanted to look at voices. Anna Graves did both Tiplar and Tipley. Also, I spelled Tiplar and Tipley completely wrong. Also, it just freaking... I hate how right when they're showing the names... Right when they're showing the names is when they... See, I don't know how to stop this. I really dislike Disney Plus. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Disney Plus moves me to the next episode right when I reach the names. Like, if I pause on the names, there it is again. And I can't, like, it's just play next episode in 10 seconds. There's no I don't want to. Like, why even show me credits if you're not gonna give me the damn names? And it's also, like, minimizing my screen, too. Okay, let's try this again. Anna Graves played both Tiplar and Tipley. What's it called? Tom Kane played the narrator, Yularen, and Kraken. I have a feeling one of those, Yularen or Kraken, is the spider guy. I just wanted to see that. So Tom Kane, okay. Just sometimes there's names in here that really, and we do have the new. I like how they credited him as Darth Sidious. Like, props to whoever did this, because I feel like it would have been so easy to spoil someone that might have been watching in chronological order if they looked at the credits and they saw Tim Curry as Palpatine, and we were like, we didn't see Palpatine this episode, you know? For anyone that might not realize that Palpatine is Darth Sidious at this point, you know? They credited Tim Curry as Sidious, but Tim Curry is the new voice after, I can't remember his last name, but I'm pretty sure his first name is Ian, passed away. So... but I'm pretty sure, like, the past couple, like, 1 or 2 episodes, I think it was, I saw Tim Curry credited in the credits as Palpatine or Sidious as well, so, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Kraken is a cool name. I have a feeling, if I was to guess, I would say that Kraken would be the spider guy, just because it sounds, I don't know, even though Kraken isn't a spider, you know, in, you know, like, what a Kraken actually is, being, like, a giant squid. It just, I don't know. I feel like it fits. More than Yularen. I'm trying to figure out who Yularen was. What other voices did we have this episode? I have no idea. The only other one I can think of is the droid that said, like, there's no, like, talking about the venting in space or whatever. We had Matthew Wood did the battle droids. But I don't know if that's considered a battle droid, so Yularen might have been the droid, I don't know. I'm trying to skim through the episode and see if I see a character that isn't the ones that we know. We had the Admiral, but that's done by D. Bradley Baker, Admiral Trench. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't see anyone else that it could have been, but I don't know why I'm trying so hard. It's not a big deal. It doesn't really matter. But anyway. Yeah, I mean, really interesting stuff, and obviously it doesn't seem like it's over yet, but I wonder if they will make it back and will they be able to analyze them. Like I said, unfortunately I have the burden of knowledge of knowing that they don't realize that this is like a wide scale thing that's eventually going to happen, but I am curious if they do learn like a little more than they already know. We'll have to wait and see. So anyways, guys, I think that's all I really have to say for this episode. Rest in peace, Tipley. I believe, or no, Tiplar. I believe Tiplar was the one that died, right? Because I think they said, like, do you know what you did, Tup? You murdered Tiplar. I think that's what he said. So I think Tipley is the one that remains. They were really cool. I like their design. I like their, like, floating hair. I feel like that'd be like a race that I'd play in a video game because I thought like the floating hair was really cool, especially for like a caster kind of character. I could see myself playing some kind of like mage as that with like some crazy floating hair would be sick. Are they using the Force to make their hair do that? Or does that race of people just have floating hair? If y'all know, let me know. I'm curious. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Links in the description below should be popping up on the screen. And I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.